On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
What is going on? Alexandra G in the chat. What's going on, friends? Otter gang. Let's go. How we all doing today? I think it's turned a bit. Oh, man. Do you know which way the beach is? It's that way. Towards Darren Does Things. That way. What's going on, gang? Mad love to every single one of you guys here. How's it going? We got Luke Zaldana in the chat. We got Mark Dutch. What's going on, my man? Michael Longcar. Longcar. What's going on, Michael? Oh, good to see you. More 10. What's going on? Seymour Liddy in the chat. What's going on, guys? How are we all doing? I got a little special gift yesterday. I don't know if any of you guys seen it. But you know that we have a partner with BloFin, the exchange. Well, they sent me a suitcase yesterday. And we're going to show the suitcase because, my God, they want me to blow my hair. That's as far as we can go. In the wood shop, can't chat. Happily lurking, though. What's going on, farmer? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Don't work too hard. I know you're building those sets and making sure that the movie people don't stub their toes on your craftsmanship. I think something... BloFin sent me a BloFan. Yeah, exactly. How we all doing today? I know now I wasn't available this morning because I was at my allergy appointment. However, I mean... it looks like as though we got some good readings. We got what came in today? Retail sales. That was a positive outlook. The dollar index pumped like a madman, and then Bitcoin since followed. Pretty interesting kind of morning. A pretty easy trade setup, I would say, this morning as well. Obviously, I wasn't on the chart, so I wouldn't have been able to give it to you. But nonetheless, we can go over that and just see where we're at now, do some trade hunting, look at your favorite altcoins, and hopefully get you guys all the information you guys need, okay? But first and foremost, we need to practice. We need to practice our jokes. Army Piper's in the chat, too. He's lurking. we're getting to the end of this book now, my friends. We're getting to the end of this book. This is pretty interesting. Okay, so how was the book about glue? I couldn't put it down. Jeez. Did you hear about the kidnapping? He eventually woke up. That's a good play on words. What did the fast tomato say to the slow tomato? Hey, catch up. My God. I don't know what to say. Not too good in my opinion. Okay? Now I got to show you guys the case. Case in point. BloFin, they sent me a box. Okay, here's the story. They sent me a box, BloFin did, from China. Okay, legit from China. And they brought it to my house and they were like, hey, we need $20 for the delivery charge. And I'm like, I ain't paying for delivery, right? So I said, nah, decline. However, then, and it did say hairdryer on it. So I was like, this ain't for me, man. Like, I don't want, it didn't say BloFin. It just said hairdryer from China. I'm not even lying. So I declined it. I was like, nah, I don't want to pay $20 for a box from China that says blow dryer. I did not order a blow dryer. I'm telling you straight up. So I send it back and I'm thinking to myself, have I ordered anything? No. Oh yeah, from China, BloFin. Maybe they sent me that merch. Like they said they were going to send me merch. So, expecting hats, expecting maybe a t-shirt, maybe, I don't know, just not a blow dryer, okay? So eventually I get in touch with my rep and I'm like, was this you guys? And they're like, yeah, we'll pay the cost. We'll send it to you again. So I get the box and it's like heavy duty. This box is so heavy duty. And I cut through the cardboard and the cardboard is like 3 layers of cardboard. It ain't no weak namby-pamby cardboard. It's thick cardboard. And then I see a handle. Okay? I see a handle. All right. So I see a handle. This is crazy, man. And like, they sent me this leather. I'm like, there better be like this trading strategy for gods in here. I'm like, you better have sent me. I don't know how to get the green screen to shut off. I can turn it off. 1 second. Because we need the full effect here. Camera. Yeah. Okay. Background blur. Okay, so we're in my office here. 0 strength. Okay. So you get this thing, right? It's got like the whale on it. It says on the top, it says BloFin, where whales are made, okay? Where whales are made, okay? And we got this cool thing. We snap. I'm like, this thing's got to have gold. So we snap the little toggle here and we open it up. And it's a nice case. I mean, they made a great case. Shout out to BloFin for this, okay? I'm going to probably next Bitcoin conference, I'll roll in with this suitcase, okay? Okay? So what was in it? A hairdryer. A hairdryer. Not just any hairdryer, but a BloFin hairdryer, okay? So I got this. It says BloFin. I got this hairdryer from BloFin. It's got like magnetic attachments. It's like a Dyson wannabe. Look at that. That one's for I don't know. That's Mark's attachment. He turns it vertical, if you know what I mean. That's Mark's attachment there. That's your, I don't know what attachment that is. And there's another one here. That's the plug. Okay. And I don't know. It's cool. I don't think I'll ever use it. It blows, I'm telling you. It blows. Like really good. So shout out to BloFin for supporting the channel with this thing. I mean, it didn't come with any super trading strategy, but you know, hey ho, I got a blow dryer from BloFin. Thank you, BloFin. So if you aren't using the BloFin exchange, they'll blow your socks off. Literally. Go and check it out. We have a link down below, and we are working on that cashback deal to get it once again. Oh, man. I don't think I haven't seen my wife use a hairdryer. Like, Mrs. Otter hasn't used a hairdryer either. So, pretty color. I don't know. Maybe I'll send it to you, Alexander G. Would you find better use out of it? I'll send it to you. No lie. So that's where we're at with life. Pretty interesting. I was dying laughing. If you didn't know, we have a nose video out as well. We just had a little conversation with him in the garage, but we're gonna jump into the charts. Thank you guys so much for being there. Wild times. Wild times. Never, if I were to write like a depiction of my, YouTube journey. Oh, an exchange puts you on, and then you get a hairdryer. We're drinking jasmine tea from Bali. Well, not from Bali, but I fell in love with jasmine tea when I went to Bali. And I have Earl Grey in the evening. Okay, we are transitioning. Don't be rude. Into tea time. Okay, it's bloody tea time. All right. So yeah, wild times. So if you are part of the Discord, you would have seen the commercial I made, but also you guys got to go and check this out, guys. Like go and comment and smash the like button. Make no famous. Which way is it gonna go? Up and away. Up and away. He was sky high. I don't know. He was breaking down cardboard. He was having a good time though. He was having a good time. And then we also had a beautiful commercial I filmed. I'm thinking about posting this. I don't think it's appropriate, but you know what? Who cares? Oh, we got to show this from Mark Dutch. Here you go. Here's the Otter gang. Okay, here's the Otter gang. Thank you, Mark, for posting this. I'll always look out for you. That's what I'll do. Wait, I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized for this. Oh, his partner was stuck. And then he freed the otter. The otters were reunited in love. Look, they were hugging and loving otters. And then came up and gave him a gift. Otter gang, man. Look at these guys just chilling after making so much profits. Oh man, Mark Dutch pulling on heartstrings, man. Pulling on heartstrings. Now, here's the commercial, guys. What do you guys think? Sure, you're using the BloFin exchange. It'll blow you away. We're having too much fun. All right, let's get into the charts, guys. This is So where are we at? What are we doing? Where is Bitcoin going? What was the trade idea this morning? And how can we look at price action right now? So I'm looking for a short right now. The idea was this, okay? Very simply is that the Solana trade, we were wrong, but we're right at the same time. Okay, so we wanted the Solana long from 143-ish, trying to get that up. We took profit, closed the trade, just didn't want to bother with it. It did swing fail down to 141 and pushed back up. So as you can see on Bitcoin, what happened this morning, very simply breakout retest, okay? So you're breaking down this morning and then into the open this morning at 7 a.m., you get a this breakout retest, so where you could have gotten long, and then another kind of push and retest back down to the trend line here. So there was an opportunity to go long, but nonetheless, this has been very choppy today, and I wouldn't expect any of you guys to have gotten into this. Maybe you have, and that's awesome. But as you can see, you're starting to ramp up here, bearish divergence, losing key support here. So right now, I'd be looking for the short trade in the short-term time frames, right? I'd be looking for this back down to this, okay? Just because we have broken structure here, right? And to be real, the market does kind of seem like it does need to go down before it goes up, okay? Now, I ain't get overly bearish or overly bullish. I just want to be prepared for what could come, right? And as you can see, when you're making these higher highs throughout the day, you're typically looking for a bearish divergence, okay, down below. Now, this is oscillation above the zero line. However, we are getting a trigger wave up right now. So we'll see how this plays out. But if this pushes up and gets rejected, right, that's what I would be looking for, is this to push up, get rejected on the short-term time frames, and look for that continuation back down to the range lows around 58,000. That's kind of where I'm at with the short-term time frame right now. So be cautious. I mean, the price action has been extremely choppy and definitely hard to trade, in my opinion. Like, there's been some decent trades, but it's chop and then move. Trade Intuition in the chat. What's going on, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much love, man. Much love, bro. Hope you're doing well. Guys, if you're interested in trading, go follow Trade Intuition. That's very kind of you, man. Thank you for sharing the memberships. Much love, bro. Hope you're doing well. He's always on Piper. You're always dropping in on all the streamers, man. So thanks for being around and supporting my channel, and hopefully we can support you as well. I think we were gonna try and get a collab. Honestly, right now I can't even collab with my wife, let alone with another influencer. It's I'm so busy right now, it's ridiculous. So but thank you for your generosity, bro. I appreciate it, and that I'm very grateful for your support, man. That's awesome. So now this looks like it's rolling over. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Looking at this price action, we can simply see that, you know, we do have these higher highs and higher lows, but nonetheless, like, we haven't really swept this 57. Like, we've done a double bottom here, yes. But for me, like, if we're not pattern traders here, but if we are going to see a pattern, it would be like this head and shoulders right now, looking to break down. Like, I am favoring downwards price action right now. I just believe we haven't been sweeping the lows, in my opinion. That's kind of the thing, is that we've had push ups. We never swept the highs there. We had push downs. We've barely swept the lows here, right? And then, let alone this price action within here, we haven't really revisited the order blocks within here, neither the liquidity down within here. So for me right now, down seems more possible. That doesn't mean that we aren't getting bullish news like Goldman Sachs holding Bitcoin. But there is a lot of uncertainty right now in the market. Fear and greed is still at 29. And it's for us to be on the more cautionary side before we have clear direction, right? Whenever you have a very aggressive move up, right? This consolidation typically will come back and revisit before heading upwards, okay? And that's just something I want to bring to your attention where, if we do sweep down to grab the liquidity here, then great. If we do start to make structure to the upside, where we're making a series of higher highs and higher lows, and we come up to this golden pocket resistance zone right around 62,000, we can then look for that much bigger breakout trade and continuation, okay? Let's get into some more of the macro levels. I just drew some trend lines on here just to kind of watch where we're in this kind of symmetrical triangle. It's like a 50-50, but I'm favoring more downside. And as you can see, I have, buy levels just below here. So if we SFP, down below here where we SFP and really put in some much better liquidity grabs, I would be more convinced to go long, okay? But in the short-term time frame, as we can see, I'm looking for a little bit of a rollover here. Let's see if we bounce back up and go for the short, or if we break structure here, retest and come down. But I would be looking for this short in the near trading times, okay? That's kind of how I would be looking to take advantage. TP1 coming in right around 58,700, okay? So that's what I'd be looking for right now. We'll see how that plays out for the rest of the stream, but that's kind of my bias right now. If you are new here, come and hang out in the Discord. I mean, we have a bunch of great traders. We do have good banter. We have amazing traders helping traders, right? We have Brewberry here doing a live session. He does great live sessions, great market structure. Kyle gives free trade setups. He has a big community as well, always trying to help out here. Nonetheless, Lunar Beaches, Schaefer, Nick, all you guys, Dutch, Alexander G, Sniper's Nightmare. Amazing group of people, right? And the edge is in this Discord is that we work together to try to solve this complex market, and it's not always easy, right? You'll get trade setups from me, from Sniper, ideas, rejections, people telling you you're wrong, people saying, hey man, you might want to look at this, and that's what it's all about, right? It's like fact checking, but it's also like camaraderie and a whole bunch of degenerate memes, all packaged into one. So we would love to have you guys and have you guys in here. Link for the Discord not working. Is that true? Is that link not working in the chat there? I'll have to double check it here. Let me see right now. Description, Discord. It should be this one here. You guys let me know if this one is working. Pop in the Discord and let me know how amazing Caspa is. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you where to take your friendly ghost and put it. So let's go through Bitcoin. If you guys wouldn't mind throwing your altcoins in the chat, I'd greatly appreciate that, and I will get to them. So we're going to go top down on Bitcoin and take a look at where we're at. Remember, we were looking at the 2-day for kind of like a ledger into what's going to come in Friday. Okay, the 3-day, the 2-day is going to be that that kind of weight bearing. Okay, so continuation, right? I see continuation. I don't know what you guys see, but you can see here we have a clear downtrend, continuation, and then we have an anchor trigger wave trying to push back with money flow coming back in. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to push back against this downtrend. Okay, we are trying to get back into a much more macro uptrend. Okay, and that's not going to be easy, right? After we have put in a series of lower highs, right, and lower lows, right, we literally need to hold the lows and start to reverse up. Now, coming back into this range is going to be ideal, right? So we've identified that we have yet to get above the value area low in this range and really trying to push and hold above that 60,000 mark. Okay, that's going to be ideal for us. And if we do roll over, I mean, we had a perfect wick test down to 49,000, but the lowest I think we do get if we do very scarily roll over, and they're saying like there's a whole bunch of FUD out there, war, monkeypox, new COVID, all this I just got demonetized to hell right there. Who cares, right? As traders, we'll take advantage of the price action. As investors, we'll take advantage of price action, okay? So we just be cautious for now, okay? Looking at our 3-day as our ledger going into Friday, right? Friday is going to be to make it or break it for the 3-day, right? And looking at this, you can see that there is a bit of rejection, okay? We want to see this turn up because money is trying to ramp back in. So we want to see this push in so we can see a continuation to the upside rather than this continuation to the downside. The downside right now is stronger. Look at money flow. Look at the momentum waves. Stochastic barely holding on here at the 0 line. Okay, so right now we want to see momentum to the upside, VWAP crossover, and money rolling up come Friday. But we'll have to wait to find out. That's why we try to front run these things. Okay, going into what I see in the daily is very simply caution, right? The caution is that even though we have bounced, okay, even though we have bounced, we are still making a series of lower highs, which inevitably if stochastic is negative posturing, which it is right now, we want to just see a higher low come in here. We also want to see maybe a little red dot confirm and then a green dot for an anchor trigger wave continuation. But overall right now, we can simply see that the VWAP has come out quite aggressively, crossed the 0 line, and we are waiting in anticipation. So I would say 1, 2, maybe 3 days. So maybe Sunday, the daily is pointing to where the VWAP can cross up and then push back, okay? But that's just for VWAP. Other than that, we want to see possibly the confirmation of this red dot and then a green dot anchor trigger wave. Okay, so the dailies, the daily has been just simply chopping, right? We can see that clearly we're in a flag here, but like for me, this liquidity down below is so tantalizing where it just, you want to see this come back down, right? And then head back up. So it's a bit of patience right now, in my opinion, where we are consolidating sideways within this range. We want to hold this low, but we also don't want to leave liquidity as we march onwards and upwards, right? If we had swept lows here, if we were sweeping highs here, I would have a lot different bias than say, hey, just trade the range right now for as it is, and then we'll look for swings later. Because I would have liked to see the highs come up and grab here before heading down. That would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect short opportunity. We didn't get it, right? I would have liked to see this come back down before starting to make a higher low, sweeping the liquidity. Then I would have been very bullish, okay? But for now, I'm very neutral just because of the fact that we are consolidating here. We haven't swept the highs, we haven't swept the lows, and we're stuck in the middle with you. So we don't want to be overly biased in either direction, okay? Going into our 12-hour, same thing, consolidation. The 12-hour, to me, has told us that money is coming out. Very clearly, money is coming out right now. So we are looking for relief. Now, relief can come within the next couple of days. You can see the momentum wave here starting to turn. You can see the VWAP coming up. And you can see the very, it's almost like a struggle where stochastics is holding on to this 0 line, really trying to continue to push up into this region of overbought. However, it's just chilling right in the middle here. And this to me just spells indecision, right? Stuck in the middle with you kind of deal. So money is telling us it's coming out. We have a massive push back here. We want to see a trigger wave and a push back into the higher term time frames, okay? Nothing as of yet, just a bit of patience to be watching for right now. 8-hour money flow was kind of the ledger. We're looking for this to ramp back in. We're getting the trigger wave here on the 8-hour. Let's go into the 4-hour. The 4-hour is also triggering with a confirmed green dot, money coming in. So this is your hopium on the short-term time frames that, yes, we did get up here. We swept the highs. Perfect bearish divergence, pushing price back down, coming back, grabbing liquidity down below, and money is now ramping to the upside. Therefore, we should be just looking for a higher low and continuation back up to that big rejection zone at the 618 golden pocket area. Okay, that's the hopium, I guess you would say. In this move right now, we're just flagging out. We're looking for this continuation regression trend to just break out. I guess this should be up here more. Yeah, more like that, right? And this is just continuation of a beautiful flag, and we're looking to come all the way back up to all-time highs, right? And we don't want to be biased here, right? Like as a trader, we want to take advantage of price action that's available to us, right? If we have an up bias because we want to see our bags pump, it's not going to help us trade, right? How are we going to short when all we want to see is our bags go to the moon? It's not going to help. You need to separate the two in order to become a profitable trader, in my opinion, okay? So right now, I'm favoring a little bit downside because I know where liquidity resides. Like if I'm just going to use a basic liquidity chart, you can see here, order block here, right? This local golden pocket of the range just below here. So that's why we have this area down below here. We have the order block. We have the golden pocket. We have this sweep of the highs here, which was key support. If we're pulling volume across, we can see we're literally just banging around the point of control right now, right? We have a little bit more above us, which is going to act as key resistance. But the more times, like I said in the previous stream, more times we bang our head up top here, the higher chances of us breaking out, right? But until then, we remain patient for this consolidation, and we look for a possible rotation into altcoins where we can see some strength. That would be ideal. So that's where I'm at with Bitcoin. You had the trade idea when we started this stream, and then now let's look at the Dixie. So the Dixie pumped aggressively with retail sales, then cooled off, and we are still in a macro downtrend. So that's where I'm at. I'm looking for this dollar to continue to weaken, which means more money into risk on assets coming down after we flag out, right? We just did it here. We're looking for it here, right? We've had quite a very aggressive pushback, though, on the Dixie, right? Like very aggressive after retail sales this morning, and then a trickle down, and this trickle down has simply been our uptrend today, right? So always keep an eye on the Dixie because it can really lead you to the promised land. Like if you caught this pump this morning, you're like, okay, we pumped right into a key resistance. Now we retrace back down to like 50% of this thing. This is an uptrend, and then you look at Bitcoin on your 15-minute, and then you go, oh, look, we are in a very similar uptrend, right? And that's what we've gotten today, right? An uptrend. We go over to our Dixie now. We've pushed up. What are we getting now? A little push back, right? So something to watch all the time. It doesn't work all the time, but it's definitely something to use as a reference point to add confluence into your trading, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go over your altcoins. First, I'm going to look at Bitcoin dominance. I haven't tallied them up, so I'm going to tally them up right now. So I see TRB, I see AVAX, TRB, AVAX, I normally have Nick Musgrave counting these up. I don't know where he's been. He's probably working like an animal as per usual. If there's any other altcoins, I'm going to check Injective for my own sake today. If you guys want me to look at anything, Jasmy, Render. Okay. Some of the fan favorites. We'll check Solana. So we'll keep taking a look at all these. Today we'll go through those. I just wanted to look at dominance right now because I haven't in a while. Okay, 4-hour Bitcoin dominance. So we're looking for it to lose 57%. Okay, so to drop down below here. Look at that. So we are anticipating an Adam and Eve pattern here. So an Adam and Eve is an up, down, rounded bottom. Okay, that typically breaks down. Okay, so this could be playing out right now. A little bit of a pushback today, but typical Adam and Eve, that would break down like that. Okay, so that's something to keep an eye on here on our dominance. Okay, we want to see dominance come out, therefore more money into altcoins. But as you can see, clearly holding this 57%, right? So a long way to go to breaking down. But when you look at this on a weekly, right, this thing continues to march upwards and onwards. Okay, you got your previous altcoin season, which was here. And now you can see much more diluted. Okay, a lot more altcoins now in comparison to back here. But nonetheless, we're still looking for it to break down for our altcoins to do well. Okay, so something to keep on your radar. Let's see how the NASDAQ did today. NASDAQ always a good confluence as well with Bitcoin in trading. So the NASDAQ's trying to break these highs. That would be significant in my opinion. We have like a range up here. If the NASDAQ breaks these highs and then we look for continuation, that's bullish in my opinion. ES, same deal, trying to break highs to the upside. Bullish in my opinion. So some hopium to be had, okay, but nonetheless still concerning. USDT dominance is still pretty high, okay? USDT dominance we want to see fall, right? We want to see it fall down below where we can see people holding less dollars and more crypto, right? And that's where we take profits, and then this tends to go back up, okay? And you can see this rotation in many a bull run. So add that to your charts as well. That 3% kind of target for USDT to where you can look to take profits. Just another confluence you can add to your bag for when you're looking to get out of positions, okay? Now let's go over to your altcoins. Thank you guys so much for being here. A lot of you guys want to learn Spanish, eh? Arabic, Spanish, Japanese, and German. I think I would want to learn Japanese because, like, I would love to just be, I'd love to be at the dinner table and, like, for someone to say something stupid and then just go, I'm sorry, I can't do Japanese, okay? Konnichiwa, right? And then talk a bunch of shit about my family, you know, without them knowing. Maybe that's just me. But haven't you just wanted to be able to talk smack about somebody in public and them to have no idea? I mean, or German, yeah. Danke schnell. Lederhausen. You guys are freaking the worst out of me. I can't speak. Je parle français un petit mot. I speak a bit of French, but it's forced in Canada, okay? Sacre bleu, okay? Tu ne parles français bien. But Arabic is my second language. You dropped it naturally when you have family in the Middle East. Yeah, that's cool, man. Arabic is such a throaty, I think it just sounds badass. Like, I think Arabic's just like, I went to school with a guy from Iran, and like he could speak like crazy Arabic, but it was so like, it's like so powerful. It's pretty cool. But yeah, language is cool. I've always wanted to learn. I speak Arabic. Sounds like you're always screaming at each other. Yeah, same with Italian. I mean, it's passion, baby. It's passion. Okay, you should hear the Italian family when they get going. So let's jump. Piper wants to learn Spanish. My bag is full AF, bro. Yeah, my bag is pretty full as too. So we're gonna go in. Did I fail to pin my comment? Oh man, I gotta scroll up here. Sorry guys, bear with me. Good thing you guys aren't spamming the chat like you should be. Good to see you, Dave Digital. Good to see you, French Toaster. Oh man, this is for your Amy. She deserves something nice for having to deal with us. Amy, Piper sent you money, not me. You got to come say thank you. I've messaged her. She's heavily pregnant, so I don't know how quickly she'll get here. But Piper, God bless you, bro, man. Thank you so much. $50 super chat, man. That's crazy. That's like $1,000 million in Canadian. Life changing. Thank you, bro. That means a lot. I can send you the hair dryer anytime you want, bro. Anytime. But thank you so much, my bro. Your family, you know it. I'm gonna come and bomb you back. You know I'm gonna come. I just come and keep giving away one membership at a time every 5 minutes. Don't make me, because I'll be over there. I'll get you, bro. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. Yeah. There's a service fee. We're gonna pass around the hair dryer, says Retro Mike Tech. Oh, let's go and take a look at TRB. Have you heard of TRB? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard of TRB. Oh man. TRB, man. I think somebody has oh, the Otter Gang token, man. Let's go. Let's go. We are known. We are known. New here from Colorado. Welcome, Nathaniel. Mad love, man. Colorado's beautiful. I've never heard of TRB. Tony knows. Tony knows. Don't look at me for the TRB. When I got that song made, I was like, TRB is a must. It must be in the song. It's just an Otter Gang thing. It's an Otter Gang thing. Looking at short TRB. I mean, if you're looking to do anything on TRB, it's to trade it degenerately. So looking at this, coming down to the bottom of the range, you do have liquidity down here around $55. So that's kind of a target. If you are looking to get into that short, I'd be targeting somewhere down within here or the value area low, which is a significant level of support. I guess you would say 52.80, but I would look here first. It's just hello from Ireland, says Crypto Storm. Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. We love our Irish here. I mean, even though my missus is from the West Midlands, we love the Irish here as well. So in a downtrend, I'd be tracking momentum to the downside. If this breaks, if you get a bullish divergence down here and you start making a series of higher lows and higher highs, then you will be in the wrong. Okay, so for me, you can look for continuation here on a short. But nonetheless, remember, you're going to bang your head up on some resistance here, right around 50, let's call it $58 to be safe. But nonetheless, this does look like it is rolling over. You can see money is coming out quite dramatically. So I would look to take this probably down to this 53.90 area just to grab this liquidity. And then let's see if it finds some support here, right? SFPs, bullish divergence, and starts to put in higher highs and higher lows. Okay, but definitely something I would be looking for to have some follow through here. TRB is very volatile, so always use less leverage and less margin when trading something like this. Okay. TRX Whiff Turbo, please. TRX Whiff Turbo, please. TRX. I can make a remix. Alex O is the Roy Kent of the crypto space. He's here. He's there. He's every effing where. Let's go. I mean, I show up, man. People. I'm just there. I don't know what to say. I just try to be present. Your guys' presence is a present. So thank you guys for being here and smashing that like button, subscribing, all those good things. Join us in the free Discord. That's where the value is. Unless you want to use the BloFin exchange. I mean, we got the suitcase. So like we could, me in the basketball courts in the late 90s, early 2000s, 50 Cent. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, go, 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 boom, 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 boom. Right? But, we have fun. We are everywhere. Be careful with the TRB. This token will dump for real. Yeah. Yeah. If you are in doubt that you should not be trading TRB, look at this candle, okay? Look at this candle. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Let's go over to AVAX. Let's go over to AVAX. So we were looking at AVAX yesterday for a little bit of a rollover and a bounce coming back down to kilos around 1954, which is a good year if you're old, but we were looking for this to roll over in the symmetrical triangle yesterday. It took a little bit, but nonetheless, we said if we broke out of here yesterday, that we could be looking for continuation. However, we said if we break down from here, we will be looking for 1954. Okay? So, what's happening right now? We are breaking down. So, very simply, we look for follow through. Okay? You're going to hit some key liquidity on your way down, right? So, you can mark out like key highs, being this one here, right? You can mark out this one here, which is marked out. Keep this a little bit more tight with these candle closes, liquidity within here. So your first level of resistance to the downside is going, or level of support, I should just say, is going to be there. So we'll see if it holds here. Nonetheless, to me, this is still just trying to recover, just as Bitcoin has. Okay, so if we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin simply pushed up, right, and then failed to swing the highs. Okay. And has chopped sideways and looks like it wants to roll over and grab liquidity down below, right? So for me, it's just understanding where the liquidity is going to reside for us to take before trying to head back up, okay? So very clear rollover here on AVAX. So be cautious here. Look for a bounce possibly from here. You could be looking for a bullish divergence here if we are to get a significant push back here with some volume. Okay, if we do roll over and bounce, you look for that flip and that continuation back up. But nonetheless, the target still remains that 1955. Okay, let's go over to Pyth. I haven't looked at Pyth in a while. That must have been a David Brumbelow request. Shout out to you, David Brumbelow. Kimmy Cool. When ETH 10K, my man. How you doing, bro? I don't think we're gonna get there, but you know, we'll just buy more if it does go down there. Okay, nice chart here. So whenever we see something rolling, it's just I don't know what you call it. Do you call it distribution? But you're looking for this to move back up, and then the follow through, and then that eventual breakup. Okay. But for me, this is a common trading pattern. Let me see if I can find it. Rounded top trading pattern. See, I get to learn with you guys, which is always good, right? It's always good. So whenever you get rounded tops, yeah, so rounding patterns. You get this rounding top here. Don't go to any porno, please. You typically round up. You're coming back for that liquidity, essentially, right? So you can see that very clear here. So you're typically looking for this thing to come down, grab liquidity wherever it wants to stop, and then you're looking for that bottoming pattern where you can look for a continuation of this. But this is just... It's very much not swinging highs anymore. It's just looking to continue to work down and grab liquidity and then stop, lock, and pop it to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'd be looking here. 4 hour looking strong though. Like this 4 hour is the one that I said is kind of giving you that bias to the upside with money flow. But if you're looking at history right now, we are in a macro downtrend, right? So you flag, you break down, you super flag or whatever. This would be more of ascending triangle, and then you break down. Okay, so right now, looking for the support to hold, right? You have support at 27, let's call it 27 cents here initially. And if you do roll, I mean, you're coming back down to the lows here. So something to be cautious about. You want to see a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? So wherever you bottom here, you just want to see it take this high here. And then this would be more convincing to get long to the upside, okay? And that's what I'd be looking for on Pyth. But the daily, yeah, anchor trigger looking a little bit overextended. Probably come back down a little bit more to the downside. Short-term time frame on the hourly. Yeah, rolling over here, grabbing liquidity here. Just knowing that we do have some support within this area over here. And we are making a lower low. So this is going, whenever you have an aggressive sell-off like we have had right now, you're going to create bullish divergence. Okay, so bullish divergence can be nice. You just want to wait for this bull div to bounce and then that higher low to come in. And that's where you're looking to fire off your long. Okay, you're not looking to grab the knife, right? You want to wait, especially with any sort of altcoin. It's going to pay yourself to be patient here for that confirmation of the reversal, and then you can really take advantage of the absolute great volatility and percentages to be gained on any sort of altcoin like this. Okay, let's go over and take a look at Injective. One of the fan favorites here. We have been absolutely destroying Injective for the past couple of months. Like, as traders, I have a big old dirty bag of Injective, okay? But for trading wise, we've done really well, I think, as a community. I'm really crushing this, communicating like levels and key areas where we're looking to get long and short on. And it's been respecting not only the trend lines, but just like the momentum waves, the divergences. It's been a good time. So highs of the previous range. This is way back just before we started the bull run. So this is going to act as a magnet for the price action right now. And you can clearly see that we are making a higher high and a lower low on this 4-hour time frame where we are coming up and coming down. So the hopium, obviously, bullish money flow into the asset. However, a little bit of exhaustion here on the wicks, seemingly wanting to come back down and revisit this key area right down here around 1755. And we'll see how it reacts. We do have this little trend line here. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't like it right now. And I'm just going to track this to the downside. So, I'll just go from this high here to this low here. Let's get on the 15. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, so rolling over here. First liquidity and support zone. Definitely going to be up within this area here. That I'd be looking for a potential bounce. Okay, if we get a higher low here, we could be looking to push back. Okay, just wait for, like I said, wait for that higher low. And that continuation follow through back up to this resistance. Breakout, retest, continuation back up to our liquidity, which is created up here right around 1972, which is also an old person's birth age. I'm sorry to all you oldies. I love you. I'm born in 1990, if it makes you feel any better. Okay? The BioMax, what's going on? Amy was just editing some Billy Goat Tales for you guys. So she's still working on it. I'm still trying to help you guys out. Givers gain. That's what it's all about in the background. Always trying to help one another. Much love to you. The BioMax. Hope you're doing well. 1990. You're almost a boomer. Yeah. I mean, I'm in that generation. I think it's between like 87 and 93, where like we didn't grow up with any computer stuff really, until we were like 8 or 9 kind of deal. So we have old school, but yet new school. So I don't know. Is it the best of both worlds? Who knows? Maybe we're just traumatized by both, by having a Game Boy, but also getting our ass beat. Who knows? Just try to do the best with what we can. At Rare Evo, rocking like an otter. That's it. You must be a rock star then, man. Hope you're doing well. BioMax, mad love to you. Member for 6 months, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Means a lot to me, brother. So that's it for Injective. Looking to come here. If not, you're looking to come down here. Okay, a little bit of a rollover. Now, we said take the short at the beginning of the stream. What has Bitcoin done since? Okay, a little bit of a rollover. Not too significant. Not too. I like to check back on our non-financial advice here, right? To make sure that we're giving you guys the ultimate gong show of information. I'm kidding. I don't know where these trend lines are coming in from. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that, not even looking at it. But we're looking for the rollover here. Break a structure to the downside, continuation, right? So we're going to look for very similar things in our altcoins. We'll see how low can we go. Very choppy price action nonetheless, okay? Let's go over and take a look at Jasmy. You guys in your Jasmy, you like a Jasmy. I like Jasmine tea, so I'll look at Jasmy. 1973, another old person date. Okay, we had the best of both worlds, buddy. I'm from 1989. That's it, man. 89, man. I was born. Well, I was made in 89. If that makes any sense. Like I was in the stomach in 89. So you know, I'm cusping the decade. Which is pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet. Yeah, different era, man. Different era. Pretty cool. So yeah, Jasmy coming down. Very, very choppy, right? Like everything here is choppy. So when things are choppy, we set the trap and we be patient, right? I think that's the best advice anybody can tell you is that, okay, we're coming down to this 1973 area. Patience, wait for our signals, wait for our divergences, let price come to us. Right now, we are in a clear downtrend. So what do we want to see? We want to see this downtrend be broken, right? We can wait for that, right? We can wait for the higher lows to come in, right? Right now, we're making a series of lower highs and lower lows, right? Where we can look for this eventual divergence and a pop-up, hopefully at a key level. If we do roll over, we have a couple levels down below us here. That century-old person at 1909 here, and then that big liquidity buy level here coming down at 1847, which is probably Napoleon's birthday. We're having a whole bunch of dates today. This is pretty interesting. Who knows what's going on in these markets? So something to be prepared for. I would look for this to come down. Short-term Jasmy, though, yeah, coming up, rolling over. See if it finds support. Higher low would be ideal right here. A higher low and a push, taking out these highs. Then I would look for that lower low and continuation and breakout trade out of this trend line and continuation to the upside, okay? Not until the structure is really broken and we see a reverse in trend, okay? Trend is always going to be a very dominant factor in any sort of strategy, okay? You can see here, anytime you get to the 55, you're looking for a rejection down on your EMA ribbon. So like, you know, trending to the downside, you're typically looking for shorts right now. So patience will prevail. We'll see how Bitcoin reacts within these next couple of days. That's really going to be the teller of truth. Okay, let's go over and take a look at Render. Does Render have charts up yet? My render charts keep getting absolutely destroyed every time I add one. Only on Coinbase? We have no exchanges with Render right now? What's going on with these Render? Yeah, that's not cool, is it? I guess we'll have to add floppy disk. I had Duke Nukem on floppy disk, so I am that old too. Render is dead. No, not Render. I mean, I bought Render right around 3. See, I've given all my gains back. I bought Render down here, and I've given it all back, man. All of it. Oof. Oh, man. No longer RNDR. They rebranded it. Okay. Why didn't anyone tell me this? Why didn't you guys? Come on, you guys supposed to give me the alpha here. Okay, that's better. We'll go with the Binance chart. See, you guys are letting me. I appreciate you guys. You guys letting me be organized, helping me out with the charts. You guys are great. You guys are great. So render. N64 was peak gaming. I don't know about N64 was peak gaming. I think like PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy 7 was peak gaming. What do you guys think? Xbox, Halo 2, LAN play with Counter-Strike 1.5, peak gaming in my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. I liked Sega. I liked Sonic on Sega. I liked... Okay, here's a real question. Which shooter was better on N64? If you're an OG, you would know. Here's a real poll. This will separate the otters from the sea lions, okay? Nah. Perfect Dark, man. Perfect Dark was so much better. I don't you guys are going to leave me. You guys are all going to leave me. Perfect Dark was amazing. Everybody's unsubbing. Man, Perfect Dark was so good. Have a good day, Mike. Man, if you never played Perfect Dark, you just don't know. You had a bad childhood. I mean, the guns were so much better. Like, you had a golden gun. Who cares? Anyways, you know how to start a fight in crypto, talk video games. Oh, man, I love you guys. So Render. I mean, Render's dying right now. It's going to take a little bit. You know, I would like to see NVIDIA do better. I'd like to see, us get out of this range right now. Naturally, you're looking for this point of control at $3.93 to hold. Value area highs here. Key support here. Key support there. Yeah. Not looking good for Render. 4 hour. Money's coming in, right? So the 4 hour is the hopium across the board, but you go to like your 8 and your 12 hour, you can see that this thing is just struggling to get back up in this aggressive downtrend. So higher low, we want to see that higher low come in. Let's look around $4. Okay, $4 would be ideal for us to just swing down, grab $4, okay, and bounce, put in a higher high. That's all I would like to see, and then we look for that significant low and try to fire off along that way. Until then, we look to roll over and just come down and grab liquidity from that massive rollover. Okay, so I would suggest patience. With Render right now, it just doesn't look something that I would look to get into just yet. But if you are looking for a buy, you know, this $4 area is probably ideal in my opinion. Okay, first level to get to hold though, if you do come down, it's your $4 and let's call it $4.30. Okay, looking for that bounce. You can unlock all GoldenEye weapons in Perfect Dark and dual handle them. See, there you go. And the maps were better. Oh, man. Okay, let's end this off with some Solana. So I gave a Solana long trade yesterday from here. Okay, I was wrong. I got out because I didn't feel like trading. My stop loss was at $42. Okay, so I was wrong yesterday. The idea that we were at a key level of support and we could be bouncing back up to the highs wasn't wrong. Okay, it just happened at 4 a.m., right? This happened at 4 a.m. I should have been a bit more patient yesterday. Okay, but nonetheless, I got out. I told you guys when I got out. I didn't want to participate in that kind of thing. Look at this rollover. Whoo! Whoo! So Solana coming down. Lost this key. Look at this momentum trade, right? You're coming up. You lost momentum. You broke down. Look at this thing. How's that Bitcoin trade we gave at the start of the... Ooh-wee, guys. My friends, did you guys take the short or what? Did you take it? Tell me you took the short. You guys tell me you took the short. Please, someone tell me they took the short. So Solana's breaking down now. Coming down. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, Luke. So next level of liquidity. Right in here. Okay. 137, 138. So we'll see, right? Laddering. Remember, Solana respects support and resistance. So the next level you're looking at, 138. Right in here. Looking for this thing to come down to 138.55. Okay. Nice little recovery here. This is going to, with something moving this aggressively, it's going to create divergences, okay? So look for an aggressive bounce back and continuation. This is still available to trade. Just want to be patient right now, okay? Just want to be patient right now. I took the Sol and BTC short. Let's go, Brewberry. Oh man, you guys are crushing it. Brewberry, thank you so much, man. Brewberry is a trader in our Discord, man. He goes live every morning helping you guys. He helps me a lot with market structure and supply and demand zones. Thank you so much for everything you give to this community. God bless you, bro, and thank you for being part of it. But yeah, we were looking for this area coming up. We were looking a little bit higher, but we understood that this wasn't ideal, right? This wasn't ideal. Coming back halfway of this dump here, rolling back over. We saw it on the Dixie, right? We saw this on the dollar. The dollar today gave us the story, right? The story was retail sales pumped into resistance. We chopped down all day. We recovered halfway down the candle, and now we're pushing back, okay? So bouncing off this little trend line we got right now, we'll see. This does look aggressive and looks like it wants to roll over. Very nice trade from today, and we've been crushing it. Make sure that you do subscribe to Brewberry's YouTube channel. You can see it in the Discord. He always posts it, and then I have to @ everyone because he is too afraid to @ everyone. So I'll @ everyone for Brewberry because this is where the alpha is. But we gave you the short at the beginning of the stream, guys. Just knowing market structure, where we were at. What happened today was we were trickling down, creating liquidity. This is liquidity, right? Creating all these areas of supply where we're naturally going to come back on before we reverse back down, right? We create momentum to the upside, breakout, retest, continuation, back into our key level of resistance. We chop up, we get bearish divergence across the board, okay? Very clear bearish divergence. Money starts to come out dramatically over here. We get a little retest, and then we roll over, okay? And there's your money maker, and laughing to the bank with a beautiful, beautiful 2% move. We take the stairs on the way up and the elevator down, okay? A very good example of it during the live stream, which is pretty awesome. Guys, that's enough out of me for today. Tomorrow is Friday. We're going to do a morning trading session. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. I'll go live at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then and then I'll shovel you over to Brewberry, who goes live as well. If he wants to go live, he can. But I will be live tomorrow for a morning trading session. Guys, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to get your BloFin hair dryer. Use the exchange. Support the channel down below. This gives you the luscious locks you've always desired. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And I'll see you guys in the Discord. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.